Alright, so definitely no introductions or introductions on this video or channel. If any of you guys truly care about myself, truly care about my content on here, or my rant review segments, you truly give a rapper's left or right foot about myself, like, share, comment, bell notification. And of course, if you really like my videos, subscribe. Hype the video if you want. If not, it's all good in the hood. If you don't want to come back to me, like my old school subscribers, fanboys, fangirls, watch me on the wall, etc. Hey, it's all good in the hood. There's billions of other people you can watch. But if you want to come back to me, because the YouTube algorithm screwed me over again, unfortunately, just in case. It'd be great if you resubscribe to the channel, just in case. I'm just saying. Anyways, I know I usually don't talk about this stuff. I swear on my life, I'm never getting into politics. I honestly don't care. It's a freaking mirage. It's bullshit. It's a deception. It's a psychological psyop. In my opinion, it's a mind virus because it just makes people have hatred towards each other more. Because you got to be my team. I hate you. I hate you. They're mudslinging on both sides, but really it's a small hat people in the World Economic Forum and fools like the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Illuminati, Masons, the Bohemian Grove, all those other fools, those corporations, billionaire, trillionaire, banking cartels, etc., Trilateral Commission, all those other evil, satanic, fucked up, devil worshiping groups, in my opinion. The world order controls everything. All these people that are presidents and senators and vice presidents, they're just the little lapdogs that say yes sir, no sir to the evil entities we don't see beyond that shit. It's even probably more evil than Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos. I'm just saying. So I don't trust neither the sides, Dems or Republicans. It's all fake mierda, fucking horseshit at the end of the day. It's not real. It's a false reality. That's what it is. I learned this way back in 2009. I've been awake ever since. Anyways. But this one was always like real fascinating because when I was in middle school and high school from like 2001, 2008, or 9, this guy, just like that Asian dude, Michio Okakio, Ochiaku, and this dude, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Stephen Hawking, even fools like Elon Musk, like, I've always had a fascination and interest and came to the whole quantum physics shit and paradigm stuff, multiverses, universes. I don't get into the whole flat earth shit theory too. I don't know if that's ever going to be real or fake. Who the fuck knows? But they did an interview thing with this Neil deGrasse Tyson dude. And I usually don't talk about alien UFO stuff or UAP stuff, but I put it really fast. And now I'm probably going to have to cut half of this thing censored so I don't just copyright strike my fucking channel. It would suck. But anyways, without further ado, let's jump again. I got 2 news articles, maybe 3 to talk about. We'll see. Because I already got a lot of freaking extra space I had to use in my game overs for review thing I did yesterday. It's probably going to be not Wednesday, Thursday, it might be Saturday or Sunday by the time guys get ready. I'll be happening, guys' ears. I'll be here on those. Happened this for action news segment. I know it's happened last week Saturday, the week before last week Saturday, when Trump, he released the freaking alien UAP UFO freaking pictures that Area 51's been keeping us for the past 70, 90 years. I don't know. Let's go.
When
it's a lot
President
more
Obama went
I don't buy any of the bullshit political fucking crap. I just care about the other stuff. Neil deGrasse Tyson
viral
Let's go.
last week for suggesting that aliens might exist, President Trump had to pipe up. He's trying to get in on the alien action, posting on Truth Social that he would, quote, begin the process of identifying and releasing government files related to aliens.
And that's why he's always super buddy with that dude Benjamin and Young, because they're both the small hat people. They run the whole fucking plan, the whole universe. And they're trying to be anti-you-know-what, because I know that's a very super protected class, like the LGBTQIA plus community and all that stuff. Not trying to have hatred to them. Every single one of them worships you-know-who. The AC Christ or whatever. And they hate Jesus and all that. But when I've seen old videos, I don't know if they're AI generated, if they're real, but some of those people, though, Ashkenazi and Jewish, Israeli people, like, they say they're God's people, but they treat him like shit really bad. They literally diarrhea and shit on Jesus all the time. It's just sad. I've seen videos on that too. There's some of the leak around YouTube that's way more bitch and bright. Yeah, that's not me trying to be anti-schematic or something like that shit either. It's out there, man. It's sad too. And we're supposed to like worship Jesus and all that, and the Holy Spirit and Father. But hey, whatever. Teach us on. They only care about him as being Son of Man, not God. And I'm not educated super deep in that religious shit like the rabbis or any of those other dudes with the yarmulke hats and those little things. I forget what they call them, the rabbis or the other dudes with the giant freaking robes and the giant freaking scarves on their shoulders. I'm not trying to say, oh, and it sucks that has to happen. All those synagogues keep getting like freaking destroyed, which is a bitch, unfortunately. I just heard what happened like 2 days ago or yesterday too. So yeah, that's the people that Trump's super in bed with. Those are the ones who control everything. I'm surprised any might control the U.S. too. A bit of it, who knows? It's not really Trump.
Alien and extraterrestrial life, but not before he ripped Obama for releasing, quote, classified information.
I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you he gave classified
information. This is old.
He made it.
You better get ready. You better get ready.
This Neil deGraseTyson, he's the author of the forthcoming book.
I swear to God, I don't care who it would have been. Even if the other chick, Kamala Harris would have been president, I still would hate the fuck out of that bitch. I wouldn't care either. It doesn't matter.
Take Me to Your Leader, Perspectives on Your First Alien Encounter, which comes out in May.
Which may be coming sooner. Than we think. You better get ready. You better get ready.
I gotta say, I just am so grateful to President Obama for making those comments, and now he's forcing President Trump to act. Do you think we stand to actually learn anything from a purported release of files relating to UFOs and extraterrestrial
Well,
life?
if I were Trump, I would have instead said, I want any government agency.
I thought he was a quantum person, like quantum physicist dude or whatever. He knew about like multiverses or universes, how the galaxies and planets and all that other shit works. He's an astrophysicist. That's what he was. Okay.
That has an alien to bring forth the alien. Then you don't need documents. Just think about that. What's the point of documents if you actually have the alien? Just bring out the alien. And until that happens, it seems to be all about who you
I would still want to see that anyways. That shit will make me laugh hard as hell. If they're like the ones from the anime series Hero Academia or Dragon Ball Z, if they were truly real extraterrestrial aliens from another different dimensional universe, if they look like the ones from Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball GT or Boku no Hero, My Hero Academia, or Invader Zim, or even the ones from freaking alien girl chicks from like freaking Sonic the Hedgehog, any of them, or freaking the Pokemon girls that were probably possible alien UFO shit, that would be bad fucking ass. That would be amazing as heck. Or it would be even funny if it was from Destroy All Humans, that type of alien girl chick. That would be funny too. I would love that amount. I would be freaking off the damn freaking hizzle, off the chain, off the glass. Amazing 10 out of 10 cool shit, but probably never gonna happen. But if it does, cool. Whatever.
Then what's conspiracy theory? And it feels almost like a religion at some level, where are you a believer or are you not? Are you with us or are you not?
That one I agree with, man. You believe it or not, you hate it or not, you have hatred for it, or atheist surveillance. I get that. I agree with them on that.
And I think bringing forth an alien would just settle that immediately.
Well, this administration is not particularly known for its transparency, I guess, right? So they're not going to suddenly pivot to being like, we want to be super transparent about everything, from the Epstein files to the aliens.
No, I mean, but I can tell you this, that deep conspiracy thinking people, the president can say what he wants, and
they'll read into it.
No, they'll just say, yeah, he's part of the conspiracy, right? So the president says, bring out the files, and if the files don't satisfy the conspiracy theorist, they'll just continue to say there's information being withheld. And so that's why the alien...
Bro, there's always going to be information withheld no matter what happens. What administration runs it, it doesn't matter which president takes over that thing. It's always going to be selected, not elected, man. That's how it
makes
is.
a big difference.
And some of those fools that were old school conspiracy theories, like way back in the day, like how my ass fucking was, in 2006, 2010, you know that shit was fucking real. It wasn't a lie. In my opinion.
But what happens if you bring forth an alien and it doesn't, I guess, look like what everyone thought an alien was supposed to look like?
Yeah, we all know what aliens look like, right? They're gray with big almond eyes.
Sometimes they're green.
Sometimes they're green, but the gray has been winning out over the green ones lately. Have you noticed that?
My personal feeling is if you were an alien, smart, talented enough to make it all the way over here, be embedded here, you know, be doing your thing, you probably have like taken on human form.
We both watched
if you were, So if you were brought forth, it would just be, and it was, you happen to be working for some government agency that could just grab you, you would just look like, I don't know, any one of us.
Okay, this is evidence to me that Hollywood is really successful.
I thought I was coming to an informed conversation.
No, but it's important because space-based films that portray aliens are a big part of our culture. Yeah. What we think aliens look like, how they behave, how they might treat us. One of my important...
Definitely not wrong there. There's that movie that comes out in June Disclosure Day. That one, really want to see the one that's up in London. I don't care how much propaganda that shit has. I'm checking it out, man.
Observations that I made for myself is, look at it. Most aliens that are portrayed are evil. Now, where do we get that from? We don't have actual evidence that they're evil, but you know where we have actual evidence? That when we have higher technology compared to another branch of our species, it never bodes well for the community that doesn't have the technology. So my feeling is that we are placing upon the aliens,
We're projecting onto them.
projecting onto the aliens what we know we would do if we encountered ourselves with higher technology.
Well, this is why we really just need someone who can.
Right, the government agency probably has a bunch of that freaking technology held somewhere. It's probably somewhere in a steel base somewhere on the other side of the world, like freaking Brazil or Antarctica somewhere, way out in Greenland, Iceland somewhere, where almost no human being lives around. That probably type of military technology we don't even fucking know they have out there. Look at the thing that happened in January. I don't get in the whole politics stuff of communism, Marxism, and all this shit, or Democrat, Republican, all that stuff. The whole Nicolas Maduro thing, when they said they had mind something machines or whatever, to like make their freaking ears and heads bleed real bad and make them get real sick and literally shit and throw up at the same time. It was like some invisible ray gun that they made their thoughts and all this stuff and the evil negative thoughts in their head burn up, made their skin boil and everything. They have that technology that's hidden. Imagine what else they could fucking do with it. And that was in January. It's almost June. I'm just saying. Just putting out there. It's probably way more extra crazier shit we don't know that's out there. It's scary as hell, but as long as Yahshua Yahweh, Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit protect me, I ain't got to worry about it. God.
Decode alien language when they come. So I was asking a friend of mine, what is the right question to ask you? And the answer was, if you had the opportunity to remake Ted Chiang's story of your life to be more realistic, who would be on your
I
alien
don't know what that is, Ted Chiang.
language decoding dream team?
Oh, well, so what you want is, because I'm reminded of the film Arrival, where they had a linguist and a physicist. No. You want
had Amy Adams, and I remember that one.
cryptographer and an astrobiologist. That's what you want. And then they can try to figure out what is the language. And by the way, no, they're not speaking Latin or English or German or French. If they come from space, that means they know laws of physics. And mathematics is the language of the universe. So you might start out sharing things that you have in common scientifically. So if the alien comes down and says, take me to your leader, I bet you they want you to take them to their scientific leader, not their political
Take
leader.
us to the smartest person on this planet. It's not going to be 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. You drive right by that White House.
It'll never be a politician in terms of the intent of the alien. And these other alien thoughts, it's all in the book, where if the alien has just a little bit of dog in it, just a little bit, whatever that would mean, the alien comes down, the first thing it'll do is go around and sniff your butt.
Okay.
What substances were you on when you were...
Catherine, let me tell you, as someone who has watched some of the, like the
It'd be
Netflix.
wild. That shit happened. They sniff your freaking anus and ask your butt after that. Or ask freaking canine freaking DNA. That'd be wild.
Things.
Anyway,
Anyway,
they're gonna be furry anthropos. I'd be fucking insane.
they do have. There is an element of dog in some of them. When you listen to people who've had encounters, they definitely. And I know you know what I'm talking about. Please do not look at me like I'm crazy right now.
So the point is, in your first, I treat aliens seriously here. On your first encounter, you don't know what you look like to them, and so you have to drop all of your preconceived notions about what you think they would want from you, or vice versa. Like if they have some appendage there, do you just grab it and shake it? That might not be
Definitely not.
You don't know what part of its anatomy.
Starting an intergalactic war by like
You don't know what
shaking
part of
its
its anatomy you just grabbed and shook.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of deep thinking here that has to go on.
So, Doctor, I think you're ready, though. Would you accept a mission to deal with the first alien?
Completely. Bring them on.
So tell us quickly about your new book, because I love the title.
So the chapters are, I can just recite the chapters. There's alien to me, alien to us, alien to them. You have to explore what would we be. Here's one, for example. An alien might find it odd that we all just go semi-comatose for 1/3 of every Earth rotation.
Well,
That's kind of weird.
you do. I have a newborn.
Yeah, I know that whole thing when I was taught in elementary, middle school, and high school with science and all that shit. The road's rotation on its axis and the equator, we're all spinning with the other 8, 9 other planets before they made Pluto not a planet anymore. It's just a weird random rock spinning all over the galaxy and the universe and the whole solar system and all that. A lot of fools in the whole flat earth, they're going to be pissed the fuck off. I believe in that to a certain extent, but who knows? We'll never know. Whether we're in a dome thing or not, we're the only fools in the universe. And there's 7 other heavenly bodies out there, like the firmament and all that. I don't know. That's why religion and science and politics are always clashing each other. It's a never-ending battle. Sad as that is.
So the things that we just take for granted.
I think it's real to a certain extent. I truly don't know, though. We'll see. After we leave this life to the next life, where we go to heaven or hell, we'll see.
just live with that might be extraordinary to be noticed by aliens. And so alien to them is a whole exploration. Then there's alien science and technology. There are laws of physics determined here on Earth that apply throughout the universe and across time because we've made those measurements. So those will constrain what kind of science and technology the alien could exhibit. Then there's alien powers. Could they be telekinetic? What would it take to be telekinetic? Would we be able to measure that? Would we be able to know if they're projecting ideas into our head? Can we protect against it? Is the tinfoil hat how to protect against it? Because the tinfoil hat now would be made of aluminum, because aluminum foil, just to get the ingredients straight here.
Got some precise here.
Metal actually shields electromagnetic energy. And so it could be that if aliens came to Earth to try to implant ideas into us, the only people it would fail at are people actually wearing tinfoil hats. Just a little thing to know. So, and then I ended with alien to me, because when I was a kid, I wanted to be abducted by aliens, and I still do. I've all this time alone on mountaintops with telescopes, communing with the cosmos, and I've just always wanted a beam of light to come down.
Aliens, if you are watching,
Willing to go. Thank you.
before we go, can I ask you a question about a different kind of alien?
Oh, sure.
Which is, I am curious what you think science would look like today if 20 or 30 years ago a president put in place the immigration policies that this president is putting in place.
Oh, well, so my biggest concern there would be if an alien shows up, don't call ICE. I don't know what they would do with the alien. This would be an undocumented alien on Earth.
I was thinking more about the talent pipeline.
The talent pipeline. By the way, America, as we know it in the 20th century, is what we are what we are because of how open our borders had been to talent that could not be manifest in a person's home country. So in a way, it was kind of like a brain drain elsewhere to our benefit from our space program on up. Do you know that one third of all Nobel Prizes won by Americans in the sciences have been won by immigrants to America? A third. Oh my gosh, where's that data out there?
An important note to end
Neil
on.
deGrasse Tyson, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for putting up with our tomfoolery.
Oh, that's freaking wild. Dang, that's fucking crazy, man. Super wild shit. Now, hold on 1 second. Let's see if there's any other thing. I doubt there is. Alright, so, like I always do say, overall finalists, super extra fast, lightning round thoughts, views, opinions, eyes, feelings, all takes, broad opinions. As always, bulletproof points, eyes, feelings, all the other type of things, elements, and all the other shit. I'm tipping more scales, and as always, like I always do say, worldly opinions. Speculation, top of hand, top of the dome, top of my freaking cranium. Raw thoughts for real. Yeah, it was pretty, I don't know how I should explain this. One or two parts are kind of funny. Made a few jokes about the alien stuff, UFO, UAPs. He didn't really call UAPs as much as UFOs. I didn't know that part of Neil deGrasse Tyson when I was a little boy back in the day, and a teenager, or young man, a real young man, maybe like 12-year-old before he was 13 or 18 or 19. He always looked at the stars and he wanted to be an astronomer like that. That one I had no idea about the dude. Well, I'm not a super hardcore expert, the dude's life and all that stuff. Like, I thought he was always a quantum physicist type of dude, like Michio Kaku and the other guy, Elon Musk and all those fools that know about outer space, galaxy, galactic stuff. Are a billion times more smarter and super hyper efficient and shit. Way more intellect. But their intelligence is a billion times more smarter than mine shit's ever gonna be. I'd be a complete dumbass retard compared to those guys like the deGrasse Tyson. That guy is freaking super ultra giga galaxy brain type of dude. And Michio Kaku, I don't even know, still there. Stephen Hawking was still alive. He'd still be way surpassing my level of intellect beyond whatever I had, or Einstein, or any of that stuff either. So half of that shit I understood, the other half I kind of didn't understand. I don't know. That's something you have to have years and years and years of hard work. I know I sound like a boomer old ass millennial, and Gen Z and Gen Alpha probably laughing at me. It's like, I still follow these old people. Like, I get it. Laugh me all the fucking one. It's fine. I totally get it. I can take the criticism. I still got like 3 more other news articles I want to talk about after this. And this one's one of them too, about the whole Kevin Hart Williams thing. I'll talk about that very far into the video. You know, it happened like a week and a half ago. I'm real late on that, whatever though. I will say this, oh man, the way he was talking about they have like canine dog species shit. If the alien people had like furry anthropomorphic freaking fish, that would be insane as hell, man. Super extra scary stuff that they did. And the last 2 things I'll say is this, I forget, his laugh is really loud as heck, man. Super funny ass fucking dude, man. It really is. Like, I didn't know he had his own little book novel touch, because I know he was in all these specials. I think it was like ABC or Fox News, a lot of mainstream media, like CBS, NBC always had like his specials on there when I was still like middle school, high school. And TV was still big. Reality TV was still releasing in the early mid-late 2000s, and a lot of the old school shit, like Adult Swim, the stuff I used to mainly watch, like old school stuff from like Nickelodeon and Disney Channel and Boomerang and all that shit, and Adult Swim, and what else was on there, Toonami and all that. I was real hooked into that shit back then. Again, I was asleep. I was one of those asleep sheeple fools that really know about stuff except for the Armageddon shit at the end of the world, apocalypse and all that stuff. I was still in a lot of dystopia, freaking video games and TV shows and anime stuff and all that stuff, and cyberpunk shit and all that. The stuff from Cyberpunk 2077, Ghost in the Shell Stanley Complex, and even that other one was from MTV way back in the day, Eon Flux and all that. Like, that shit always fascinated the hell out of me. Like, all the futuristic technology. Like, I don't know, that he's right. The Hollywood thing, Neil deGrasse Tyson, I would 100 billion % agree with him on that. Hollywood always makes the aliens, like, super evil, like in that movie he was talking about, Arrival. It always makes them the super evil, like, villains instead of the good guys. Do that every single time. I don't know why. And then that chick, Amy Adams, was in it. I remember thinking Jeremy Renner was in it too. Maybe, I forgot he was in there or not. But anyways, besides saying that, and I'll talk about the rumors and gossip news and news story articles. Hold up. Alright, so it's been like, I don't know, 3, 7, 8 months. The last time I read from this news article, Niche Gamer now. Blast from the past. Here's when I used to read a lot more of Kotaku and Polygon and all that stuff before I started going super woke and politicized and all this. This comes from Ivan Katic. May 17th, it's like 3 days ago, it's probably 4 days ago by the time I see this. Or a week, who knows. It says Sega cancels $1 billion super game project. I think I heard this made the Dreamcast guy, or DC-85, or Spawnwave, one of those sort. So I give credit to them. I'll read the first 3 articles or paragraphs. This for years, Sega's mysterious super game initiative sounded like knowing the company's biggest long-term bet. Also goes on to say it was presented by an ambitious next-generation online platform, a massive global live service ecosystem designed to compete the same space as giants like Fortnite, Roblox, and other favorite games, dominating players' attention spending. Alright, then these two I'll be done with afterwards, get my super lightning round thoughts. After years of the development, international or internal restructuring and heavy investment of the project is officially alive. Quietly confirmed through Sega's holidays holding fiscal year's 2026 earnings presentation, cancellation marks the end of what may have been one of the company's most expensive strategic pivots in decades. The deeper you look at it, the more it feels like it's less of a sudden failure. Feels like less of a sudden failure and more of like a company slowly realizing what's fighting a battle was never realistically positioned to ever win. I never heard of this thing called Super Game though. I don't know what it was because I saw it from another thing. Super Game, whatever it was. I never heard of Super Game before though. Now the cancellation was a massive initiative, does not affect confirmation, Map Road legacy reboots, high profile revivals such as, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi, Golden Axe, Virtual Fighter remain active in development. Also, they're still going to do remakes or remaster of this. This is to read the full breakdown of the direction Sega Corporation financial report. You can consult Nintendo's Life Sega update and then Engadget Sega cancel super thing. What? Cancels super game plan. Yeah, so it's a shame that this whole freaking project got cut off completely. This could have been something really monumentally cool. Unless it was going to be like freaking World of Warcraft or Civilization or any of that shit, that would have bored the living hell out of me. I wouldn't have cared about the video game. That's what it was going to be, another overworld turn people MMORPG or JRPG, MMORPG. And I would have been super bored as hell. There's like a billion, trillion, infinity other fucking games like that. But if it would have been like Roblox and Fortnite, I would have had zero fucking interest in that. Unless it would have been like maybe Valorant or the other one, Valorant, Apex Legends. I might have been liked a little bit of Marvel Rivals, who knows. This one's kind of a sad one here. I heard about it from my girl Sunako. And I read this virtual VTuber chick. It says energy drinks unfortunately contributed to teens cheerleaders unaliving, attorney says. This came from KGVR, no, I think it's Mississippi or Alabama, I saw it from earlier. That's a damn shame. That's super sad as hell. Oh, it's from Texas. I didn't know that. Somewhere in the South, in America. Energy drinks contribute to change to can't say that. Passing away. Texas families filed a lawsuit that popular energy drink contributed to the shortcomings. A 17-year-old cheerleader. This is real sad as shit, man. This attorney said for the family, Larissa Rodriguez says at the coroner's report office on a teen that died in October after developing a large heart linked to stress and large amounts of caffeine from Milani energy drinks. That sucks because I drink that sometimes too. It's freaky. It's because of continuous drinking of caffeine, continued drinking these drinks started making her heart have problems. Risk of associated high caffeine. The heart starts swelling. What? Wow, that sucks. I've always drank that all the time. Never had no heart complications or palpitations or any of that from the Alania drink. I actually even have that too. It's like, give me one quick second. I'll show you one of them. It's not even that bad. You talking about these harmless things? And I swear to God, I'm not getting paid or sponsored or getting any sponsored advertising merchandise for any of this, but I've had these a bunch of times. This shit never hurt me at all. I never had no side effects, no freaking any stress aneurysms, no, God forbid, a heart attack. If anything, the Red Bull Monster shit, the Rockstar probably does that to you way more than Alani does. I drank these for like 4, 5, 7.5 years and I never had no side effects on this thing, thank God. They're pretty damn decent too. I swear I'm not getting paid by the company corporation to say that. I just feel real bad that 17-year-old little girl ended up dying. It's a damn fucking shame. She won way too soon, man. So rest in peace to her. No, this happened in April, but I didn't know about it till the VTuber girl talked about it. Alright. And then the last little bit of news here. The other one, Kevin Hart thing. This one's crazy here. I know this is a really old news, but I just barely got into it. You know, it's a week and a half old. I'm still in talk about it. It's probably 2 weeks by the time you guys see this. On CageChecks.com, Kevin Hart and Cat Williams and bitter feud. Netflix rose going on. This comes from Riley Cardoza. Credit is due there. I'm just going to read the first 3 things here. Kevin Hart extended an olive branch of peace to Cat Williams Sunday. It's 2 weeks ago by the time you guys see this. The years of the odds. During the roast session of Kevin Hart on Netflix, I can't play none of that shit because that shit, Netflix will give me copyright claim strike real fucking fast. They're assholes. The bots are dickheads for some reason. Over the weekend, Cat Williams made a shocking appearance on stage. Says, quote, "You're coming here with quite the fucking surprise here," Kevin Hart said. 46, with Cat, I can say what you want you. I can laugh at you because I'm a fucking fan first, okay? I'm a fucking fan first. Well, I'm not surprised though either. It's nothing new there. He said, pointing out that they've had an opportunity in real time on the live television to put their fucking beef aside then. I don't know. It is what it is. I know he exposed a lot of the stuff for Freemason, Illuminati, and World Order when it came to Cat Williams. This fool, he's still breathing and living. They're allowing them. Mason, New World Order, we're looking out for. They're still allowing them to live. But this other fool, Kevin Hart, many years ago, when I was still a sheep, like 5, 7 years before I woke up, to all the Masonic shit, the FEMA cast, the evil Bilderberg, Trilateral Commission, Rockefeller, Rothschild shit, the corporations that own everything in the world, the universe, and all that shit. Fuck all those Apple Corporation motherfuckers. Go kill themselves online. A lot of KYS. I've heard about that so many times. They still allow him. He was a funny ass fucking fool, but I always liked his shit better. He was way more extra funnier. Cat Williams was always way more hardcore nostalgia with him. He was on the first 2 Friday movies. He was always funny as hell in the freaking... Even though he always got typecasted and this stuff, he was always extra funnier than Kevin Hart was. Because, I don't know, he always called him a coon and all that stuff. He always said, oh, you're just kissing a white man's butt and all that. And he was dressing your girls' dresses and all that. He did all that shit, too. He was calling them out for what it was. And he always was like a puppet. He was way less of a puppet to the Freemason Lord Order given to Kevin Hart. He plays that character way too well, man. He's more mainstream than a lot of the racial messages out there. The Cat Williams, he's way more African American than Morenos, black people's shit. Way more. You know, some of his negative stuff, but his other shit's a little positive too. It's funny, so I always thought this fool was way extra funnier, man. So I heard the beef was even fake. It was like, well, it didn't even stop. It still kept going after that. That's just crazy, dude. I'll leave it to the link to my dude Jamal in case Jamal got the news from him. That's it. That's the video now. I'm just going to do short outro and out here. White man's coming to trash. Sending right, say, healthy, BG, yourself, peace, I'm the SoundCloud, ladies and nice, you epic, wonderful people on the flip side. Sister, stay cautious to you whenever videos get uploaded. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Goodbye. This is a call. See you soon.